until recently. Well, I still consider myself to be single. So one of my good friends, this was like about 5 months ago. She told me, I know this perfect guy for you. I'm telling you, he's a good guy, all around good guy. And I said, okay. I was a little bit apprehensive at first, and then we started talking via video because he doesn't live in the States. He lives out of state, out of the country. And so we just started talking, and then gradually, I guess some feelings were there. And but I could tell you this, he does seem to be a really, really nice guy who is serious. I think it's just a little bit too serious.
Let me catch up. You
hold on. What was the last thing you said? You think it's a little too serious?
Yes, like after a couple of conversations, he wants to get.
You say he's not in the country?
Red flag.
He's not in the country. He's in Aruba.
That's a red flag.
He's trying to get some green. He's trying to get a green card. That's what that is.
So you've never met him. You've never met him in person.
No, no, just video.
How do you know this guy isn't like a AI creation? How do you even know he actually exists?
He's not.
Wait, what do they call that? There's a word for that. Catfishing.
Oh,
yeah, how you know he's not getting catfished?
You don't see the person, and then they may act like they may put your picture up, but then they look like, I don't know.
Well, just going back to the point. Like if you've never physically met a person and you're talking about marriage, there's something wrong here. Like I don't think there's anything really wrong with long distance dating. You can give it a try, see how it goes. But at some point, it's like, all right, let's meet up for a weekend. Let's see what happens when we're actually together. Let's see what the vibe is. Like, I don't get how you go from a video talk to let's get married.
Yeah, so he's coming in. He booked a ticket to come in July. And he's like, I'm gonna come, and then we're gonna get married. I'm like, what? We haven't met each other. I'm not saying that he can't be a good guy, but I just don't understand the marriage.
When he comes, is he staying in a hotel or is he supposed to stay with you?
He definitely is staying in a hotel.
No, guys, you keep saying when this guy comes, it's gonna get us demonetized. Y'all gotta, what I'm saying? Wow. I gotta be like, when he arrives.
This guy arrives.
Wow. Wow. He just jumped straight to it. Hey, so how long of a time frame between the first phone call or whatever it was to today? Like, what we talking? A few months? A few weeks?
I would say a few months. It's a few months.
So I feel like, and this is just my own personal opinion, people who make strong attachments very quickly is indicative that there is something in their past that has created a void whereby that attachment today can be formed so quickly. There's something, it's a red flag. It's just a red flag. That's how I see it. There's something missing. There's a hole in the story that makes this person want to latch onto someone after a few months worth of video calls. What do you think about that?
So does he need a teddy bear?
Hold on.
Clearly.
I think there's a big thing that we're ignoring here. This is a Caribbean man in the Caribbean. Caribbean men love every woman they've ever seen. He's probably got 8 kids you don't know about. You gotta be real careful with that. You gotta be real careful with that one.
And his mother's coming over soon in a couple of weeks. He goes, "Oh, you're gonna meet your mother-in-law before I meet you." He's introduced me to his sisters and everything. So I'm not saying, once again, yeah, I understand what you guys are saying, but I just keeping my eyes.
So what do you like about him? Like, can we break it down? Because you just said it's getting serious.
Can I throw a flag? I want to throw a flag and just give Minga like a 15-yard penalty. What are you doing, Minga? Like, come on. You got to be serious. Like, dude lives in another country. You never met him and he wants to get married. This is a hustle. This is not going to end well. You got to have the future vision. Please tell me you got other things going on in your life besides this right here. You got any other prospects?
No other prospects, actually.
No other
All I know is that
prospects.
when we finally get some money and we can put it into the show, we need to get like the Star Trek Red Alert. That whole story just needs that going off in the background because don't none of this sound right.
Well, what about so there are people who live in the country there are frogs too. Frogs can be everywhere.
For sure.
Frogs.
Yeah,
What are we
but
talking
like-
about?
It's just the level.
It's just a lot of red flags. It's a lot of red flags.
Like, I've never
So
met
what do you
before.
like about him? Is he sensitive? Like let's tease this thing out. We're giving you the benefit of the doubt. What is it that you like about
He
him?
seems to be very kind, very
How are you kind on video?
kind, very
How are you kind on video? Like, what does kind on video look like? Like he saved the cat while he was talking to you on video. Like, what do you do?
He makes me feel beautiful.
Okay, so he's complimentary. Okay.
Yes. He seems to care about my day, care what I ate, ask, how are the kiddies doing. He just seems to care about my day. Like if I don't speak to him, he cares about that, about if we don't communicate. He's introduced.
So-
That's how, I'm gonna just say that's how a lot of my Nigerian brothers, get a hold of these old women credit cards all the way from their country because people need someone to talk to. And shout out to my Nigerian bros.
So shout out to
Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying I'm taking this person serious, but sometimes maybe women could get lonely too. That's the whole theme today is lonely.
Yeah.
So I think
Sometimes we just want someone to talk to. Doesn't mean that we're going to take him serious.
I think we just hit the difference between dating and marriage. Because when we're dating you and we're trying to get into the union, yeah, we care about your day. Once we're in the union, we don't give a damn about your day. We're never going to ask again. So I think that's a...
Oh, don't speak for everybody.
Wow. I
I care about
I try to be genuine. I think sometimes I may not ask, but usually I'll try. But
sure.
yeah, Minga, you're a beautiful woman.
Thank
You
you.
can just work on improving yourself
Yes.
and becoming a better you through self-reflection. And trust me, that energy you put out there and making yourself better will make someone who wants to be better themselves gravitate towards you.
Thank
So,
you.
Minka, do you have like a minimum, like if I'm going to be talking to someone, they need to at least bring X, Y, and Z to the table? Like, do you have that mentally in your mindset as you're considering your prospects?
That's a very good question. I don't take anyone seriously like that. So sometimes I just may be on the phone with a man just to clean, and as I'm talking to you, I'm just cleaning my house. So I'm not like really realistically taking anyone seriously unless they would bring those things to the table.
So what are those things? That's the thing. That's what I'm asking, right? Like,
Yeah.
so for example, somebody could be wildly attractive, but if one of your standards, one of those three standards was they need to be able to provide or bring something to the game from a provisionary perspective, because I've got children, I have, we need, that needs to be part of the picture. And then no matter who that person is, they could check off a lot of blocks, but if provision or the ability to provide is not one of them, then you just bam, rule them out. Like I got to save my heart. This person is not going to meet.
Is it possible for that person to not have those things, but they have the potential of like maybe they not be, he may not be financially set now, but it may happen in the future.
Well, I just use that as an example. If that's not one of your minimums, then don't put it as one of your minimums. Maybe one of your minimums to Professor G's is hey, he's got to be able to take care of himself. He's got to be physically strong and capable. I need to feel safe around him.
Let me push back. I think you got to look at where you're at in life. And, Minga, you discussed it before. You're a single mom. You got kids. I mean, I really couldn't see you messing with a dude who has a job that's like an entry-level position job, right? So you would assume it's going to be some dude who's lived life a little bit. He's probably going to have a kid. So your question is going to be, hey, is he taking care of his kid? Is he handling his responsibility? These are the signs I think you should be looking for.
Yeah. I would say one thing though. And people might take this as a joke, but you do have to prepare yourself for little things like this. If he's like, hey, I'm coming to the States, let me just put a deposit in your account real quick. Let me get your account number. Don't do it. Oh yeah, see, guys are laughing, but people do this, and then but the line of criminality kind of gets blurred because you gave them your account number.